Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be continuing our look at Crazy on You by Heart. So in the last episode we took care of the fast strumming intro as well as the verse. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at the main riff, which is the chorus riff. You also hear it in the start of the song as well, multiple different parts of the song. And also the interlude that goes on, which is, well, the bridge you could call it, almost. So let's get started with the main riff, which I just played in the intro. So here we go. We're on the bridge pickup. Turn your gain down a little bit. Even though it's the electric guitar part, doesn't have as much distortion as you usually would. Okay, so we're starting off with the open A string. Then we're gonna jump over the D string and play 2, and then the open D. So open A, second in front of the D, and open D. And play 3-2 on the A string. Then play the open A and jump up to the first fret on the low E string. Then hold that note for a little bit and just pause, just hold it, and then jump up to the 3rd fret and hit that before you repeat it all over again. So far, all together we have this. So you do that twice, just like I did right now. And the 3rd time, there's a little variation. So after you do this, so we're starting off the same, just everything the same. But this time, after you hit the open A string, instead of going to the 1st fret on the low E string, you just go straight to the 3rd fret. So all together we have this. Okay, then after that we do this. Okay, so after you play ending on the 1st fret twice, then you end on the 3rd fret, then we do this. So instead of starting on the open A string and then going to the D string, we just start straight off at the 2nd fret on the D string. So do the same thing again. Don't start off from the open A string, just start off from the D string. So the first time you end on the 1st fret, then you end on the 3rd fret. Second, so and then the 3rd time you do it, you go back to the 3rd fret. And after you hit the 3rd fret, finish it up with the open string. So all together we have this. Let me explain it first real quick. So we play the riff, and then we end on the 1st fret twice, right? 3rd time we end on the 3rd fret. That's when we do the variation, just starting from here. And on the 1st fret once, and on the 3rd fret once, and the next time you do it, just finish it off with the open A string. So I know it might sound a little bit confusing, but I'll play it slowly and so you can understand. So here we go. Alright, so that's the entire riff. You hear that in the chorus. Well, there's also the chorus chords, but the electric guitar is also overdubbed or playing over those chords. and you also hear it in multiple times, in the other parts of the song, the intro, you hear it towards the end as well. But besides that, we also have an interlude that goes on, which sounds like this. And then we head to the bridge and everything. Anyway, let's get started right here. So, gain turns up a little bit, but still we're not, gain's pretty low still. Still on the bridge pickup right here. So yeah. You start out with second fret on the low E string. Pause, just hold the note for a little bit. Then we do 4-5 on the low E. Then do 2-4-5 on the A. And when you play that 5th fret on the A, bend it down to the floor and release it. So then we have this. So just like the last time, the first note is held out a little bit, and you sort of like pause after hitting it. So we have 4th fret on the A string. And 5-7 on the A. 4-6-7 on the D. When you hit that 7, bend it to the floor and release it. So all together we have this. Okay, next part sounds like this. 6th fret on the D string. Once again, hold it, pause a little bit. So then, after the 6th fret on D string, 7-9 on the D, 6-8, and then bend 8 and release it. Alright, next. Play 6 on the G, then play 7 to slide up to 9. Then do the same thing on B string, play 7, slide up to 9. 10th fret bend and release, then we're going to do this. Okay, so what we're doing there is... Okay, so what we're doing there is bend the 10th fret on B string. And you're going to use your pinky and go underneath your ring finger and grab the 10th fret on the high E string. So, and when you're hitting that 10th fret on the high E string with the pinky, make sure the 10th fret on the B string is still bent. So as you hit, after you hit the E, then release the 10th fret on the B string. So you do that twice. So all together for the entire interlude we have this. Sorry, I messed up a little bit at the end, but yeah, just bend it, hit the 10th fret on the high string and release it. Well, that's basically it as for the main riff of the song that happens a numerous amount of times, as well as the interlude that happens just once, of course. Then all we have left for the song is the solo. So there's a dual harmony solo. I'll cover the higher pitched one, which is the one that's more easier to hear in the mix. So I'll teach that in the next video. But thanks for watching for now, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.